Okay, hello, social media. Just wanted to talk about work. Work is good. It's just I work at Target as a cashier, checkout advocate, and I do cashiering, guest services, and a little bit drive ups. So basically, the front end of Target, and I feel like there's something else. No, I think that's mostly what I do, and then cashiering and stuff. What I already said. So, but there's days where I want to call in and just because I don't feel like going to work. Because sometimes I get depressed or just don't feel like getting up and facing the world or the customers, I guess. Um, but yeah, sometimes when I do get up and I do go to work, then I feel a little bit better to get it over with. But having to do that almost every day is kind of it's kind of like dragging my feet sometimes. But some days I like when I'm positive and I go to work and get it done and then make that money, make that moolah, whatever much there is, like, because I work part-time. Sometimes I work only 4 hours or 4 hours and a half, and then some days it's 7 hours. Some days, not all the time, but some of them is like 6.5 hours or 5.5 hours or stuff like that. But it's mostly 4 hours or 4 hours and a half or 7 hours and stuff. So yeah, part time and stuff. But yeah, I became regular because I was seasonal. Well, I started working at October 23rd, and then I became regular in January 1st or 2nd, or somewhere in January. So it's February now. So yeah, and yeah, I go on my breaks and stuff, and I drink my vitamin water. Let me try to see if I can show my vitamin water. I drink my vitamin water for work. That's what I drink for work. That what I like to prefer to drink at work. On my breaks, and then I eat my spice meal when I have a lunch break. If I have a lunch break, and yeah, and then one time I missed my lunch break, so I got a written up for that. So for 1 year, it stays in my record for 1 year for missing my lunch break. And if I miss it again, I could be terminated the third time or second or third time. So I gotta make sure I take my lunch breaks before the fifth hour. So yeah, and what else? Works good. I still need to get me a large vest, Target vest. I do got my official name tag, so I'm glad for that. I have that already. I have a medium Target vest, but it's not mine. So I actually got it on the rack where they park the scooters and bikes because it said free vests on sticker that said free vests, and I tried to check the size and it was medium, and I still can wear it, but it's I definitely need to get like a bigger size a little bit. So I want to get like a large if they have any more vests, but they don't have any vests right now. So I gotta wait until they get the new shipment in for vests, so I can get me a large vest or extra large vest. We'll see. Um, what else? At work, since we have Starbucks, sometimes I'll get Starbucks, but not all the time. But I'll get Starbucks, get mocha frappe with caramel drizzle. The other time I tried the Dubai chocolate drink, which is viral on TikTok or whatever. I still gotta try the Dubai chocolate candy bar, so chocolate bar. So I want to try that. So yeah. And sometimes I get Chipotle, which is close by. I don't get it all the time, but I do. When I ask my twin sister when I get Chipotle, and then I share her half the burrito because it's a big burrito, so I share one half with her, and then I have my half because it's yeah. the hot honey chicken burrito. So yeah, it's really good. And what else? I take my scooter to work. It's only enough to go to work and come back home. So then after that, I had to charge it for the next day. I had to charge it for like 5 hours to charge my scooter or so, and then that's for the next day. If I don't charge it, then it'll be then I have nothing to ride my scooter, walk, so I take transport to work and transport back home. So yeah. And what else? I'll see going to work. I'm on SSI, so I had to tell them that I'm working, so I had to they deduct. So now all I get is 300, like around 300. I'm a SSI, and so that goes to rent or something, and then I gotta make the other half of the rent, so it's just basically $600. So I pay half rent for the first, and then half rent for the 15th of the month, and then I gotta pay $102 for this month. So I had to save up like that, and then $56 for toilet paper, and then $61 for my phone bill. And now I'm talking about my bills, because obviously when I go to work, obviously I be spending my money on food though and stuff. But yeah, so that's why I'm not losing weight, because I'm just eating. I'm still eating a lot. So even though I'm working, so that's kind of helping me to be active a little bit. But I'm still not eating the greatest. I don't think I will ever really eat the greatest, because I like eating junk food. So yeah, but what else? Um, but I do have bills to pay, so I had to make sure I try to save up, because I have this app, the Daily Pay app on the Target Daily Pay app, where I can take money out that I earned from the day before and then save it or use it. I can use it or I can save it, put it in my cards, transfer it into my cards, and then but I have the stuff where I can save it if I had to save it for the bills. But sometimes I can also take out money, and sometimes I do take out the money out, and then I'll be like, okay, the next time I'll try to save, because I still gotta work on my saving. I'm not good at saving money at all, so yeah. But I try to save at least for some for the bills, so I know that will be covered. So now the next one I gotta pay is the rent. It's the $300 for the 15th of this month in February. And what else? I'm just watching TV, watching Timmy's Takeout on YouTube. And what else? I guess this is more like an update. I was trying to do like just talk about Target, but I guess this is kind of like an update. Me and my twin sister, we argue, kind of toxic with each other. Sometimes we're good with each other, we hang out and bond. I go on rides with her too, because she has her own car, and then we go eat out or whatever. Not eat out. We'll get the food and we eat it back home. So, but we did have a fight recently, when we were arguing and being toxic with each other. So she's not talking to me right now. But yeah, it's whatever. It is what it is. But because we usually just argue and stuff, but not all the time. Sometimes we get along somewhat in our own way. So yeah, and I guess this is more like an update. So it's just working home, just chilling at home, resting. Sometimes I get too depressed when if I have to work later on in the day and it's not in the morning, where I can get it over with, or it's like in the afternoon tonight, then all I feel like doing is just chilling on my phone or just sleeping the whole time until I have to get ready for work, and I have to go shower and then get ready for work and stuff. And that's why I don't prefer to work later on, because then I had to wait to get started in the day to start work, and I rather go to work and finish that up, and then rest and chill and unwind. I don't want to have to unwind before I have to go to work. No, I do, but I don't know. Yeah. What else? I'm hoping at work that I can try to last longer than 4 months or 6 months, but we'll see, because there's days where I have to push myself just to go to work. And but I'm glad I get to listen to my music, to my music when I ride my scooter to work or back home, or I don't listen to my music while on my breaks times. I just check on my phone any updates or whatever notifications or whatever, check my money or no money at all or whatever. I have a negative in my Bank of America because I had to pay my Walmart stuff and it gave me an overdraft, and then it had a monthly fee. So I gotta pay that off, but I'm gonna wait on to pay that off because oh yeah, and I got my taxes. So I pay for a one lesson of driving lessons of my driving school that referral driving school. So I already paid a driving package with this place, but I'm not going to the third lesson until I buy more added lessons for basic around the block or around the area. I don't want to do the highway yet, so I'm scared to do the highway lesson. So I want to buy added lessons, which is $100 or $99. I still around about $100 to just drive around or just basic driving lesson. So I should be having my lesson on Monday. So I hope I don't crash or whatever, and that I do good, and or have more practice in driving because I need more practice. So yeah, and I still have one more lesson with my twin sister to drive in her car because I paid $100 to her for 4 lessons, and I already did 3 lessons with her, so now I just have one more lesson with her. And then I bought a lesson with my taxes, which I just talked about, which is on Monday. So there's that. And I'm not taking my third lesson on the five lessons package still, which is the third one is the highway. I'm not taking that lesson yet because I already took 2 lessons with my package deal, but I'm not taking the third lesson until I have buy more added lessons for around the area, basic driving lessons before I take the highway lesson. So I don't want to take the highway lesson because I'm scared to drive in the highway. And so yeah, so I still need to learn how to drive at my big age. What else? But I'll get there. If I have more practice, I'll get there. So I gotta buy more lessons before my permit expires in June or July, I think. And if it does, I have to retake it and study again the test, or the knowledge test, and then retake it, and then yeah, and pay the $40 or whatever fee for it. What else? I am investing on getting stuff for Samoa. If there's a possibility in the future that I go back to American Samoa. I did bought some DVDs and I put it in my drawer. So I bought some DVDs to save for because we don't have cable TV, obviously, at where my parents live, and it's just the basic 6 channels at American Samoa, where my parents live, and they're in the States right now. So and they're with my other siblings in Seattle. So they're over there. But until they do go back to Samoa, there's a possibility in the future that I'll be going back to Samoa and I'll be able to see my grandma's grave and take care of it. I would like that. Yeah. And but I also want my grandma to have a tombstone and with a beautiful picture of her and her name and stuff. And I hope one day she'll be able to have that. But I don't know when because it's been like overdue that she doesn't have one. She doesn't have one on her grave. So that kind of sucks. So yeah. What else? I'm still kind of cuckoo. I still think the Bride of Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't really want to talk too much into that. I guess I don't know. Yeah, but I do feel like we're in the end times, and with AI coming into the pictures and aliens trying to take over or whatever. I do feel like Jesus is coming back soon, so there's that. But I just don't know when. And me being the brand of Christmas. Okay, just kidding. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm cuckoo. And I'm aware of that. Because I had a incident at the hospital where I was talking to the nurses and stuff, and I was like thinking they were aliens playing a video game or something, or celebrities or stars playing NPC, VR, NPC, AR, whatever, AI, etc., all that, NFT, blah blah blah, all these letters, whatever. But I was like thinking I was talking to them. I wasn't talking to real people. I was talking to people playing a video game. And that's what it felt like. And yeah, so it got kind of crazy, but I don't know. It's like I didn't expect myself to be cuckoo, but I guess I am. And that's why I've been to the mental facility a lot of times. So sometimes I wonder if I really am cuckoo. But obviously, I be believing too much in my thoughts, and I'm delusional. So, and I'm aware of that. So, yeah, and yeah. Oh yeah, and I got my food stamp. I feel like it's everywhere. That is spicy, but so got my snacks and snacks right there and all that. So it's all in my drawers and stuff and all that. So got my food, but sometimes when you have too much food, then you kind of feel full or whatever. But still got snacks for days and for work and stuff. So yeah, and and I woke up in the middle of the night. My foot was ballooned. Yeah. It was swollen. I thought I had cracked it in my sleep. I thought that's all I gotta say for right now. But the truth is, it was the gout. I am gonna try to get me a new phone once I get my other taxes, which is $450. So I wanna get me either another Samsung cell phone, new cell phone, because I had this phone that I'm using right now for 3 years or 3 years and a half or 3 years or 2 years. I would say 3 years or so. So I definitely need a new phone. So yeah. And today is February, the month of February in 2025, and next month is March. And I have work tomorrow, and then the next day I have 2 days off. And then I work the next day, which is Tuesday. And then Monday, that's when I go. I was supposed to go to my Quest Diagnostic appointment for my blood work to transfer to a different clinic after from El Hogar to Advanced Associate Advanced what is it called? Advanced Psychiatry Associate. I was supposed to transfer over there to get my medication, and I'm on a new medication which is Prozac and Abilify for my injection shot. So yeah, so I went to my El Hogar appointment recently, got my injection shot, and then on a new medication as well, Prozac. And yeah, peace. Check it.